your eyewitness weather forecast.
Good evening, meteorologist Dan Waslowski here with your check-in on the weather. We had snow showers throughout the day today, as well as temperatures pretty much staying in the lower 30s. For current conditions, we're sitting at 30 degrees, and we have those calm winds as well. Now, we also have those ongoing snow showers. Though the snow is falling pretty lightly, we do also have some pretty good conditions if you wanted to shovel out that snow and brush it off your car, because the snow is fairly light. These snowflakes are really small. Now, for more on where exactly these snow showers are at, I'll send it to our chief meteorologist, Colleen Hurley, back in the studio. Colleen.
Thanks, Dan. We're starting to see this broader area of light snow moving off to the east, and we'll see this coming to an end here over just the next couple of hours, but then we'll be dealing with some lake effect snow, a quick burst of it later on tonight. So we are looking at some additional accumulations as we go forward overnight tonight. Most places looking at less than an inch, dusting to an inch, but you'll see this area here, including the Utica area, 1 to 3 inches of snow possible for us overnight tonight and into tomorrow. The lake effect snow that falls will be quite sporadic, so we'll see some areas locally with less and a little bit more, of course. Now, today we're actually experiencing our earliest sunset of the year. You may assume that it occurs on the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice, but because of our latitude, it actually happens a bit earlier. Sunset today at 4:25 p.m., and it's only a few seconds later here over the next couple of days. So by Saturday, still setting at 4:25, but by Sunday, we see the sunset at 4:26 p.m., and actually on the solstice, the shortest day of the year, it'll set at 4:28 p.m. So something to look forward to there. And we have the shortest day of the year happening in just less than 2 weeks now, so we'll start gaining some daylight again soon. You see on the futurecast here, we have that area of light snow, but then lake effect snow kicks on later on tonight. And you can see it'll be coming down in bursts, so a little bit heavier for us overnight tonight, but also we'll have some clearing outside of the lake effect snow, so we'll get pretty chilly. We'll see that continuing into about daybreak tomorrow. Then that should shut off. We'll actually have a little bit of sunshine, it looks like, in the morning, but it's short-lived. Clouds will thicken back up for us tomorrow afternoon. A nice break from the snow because we have another chance for a little bit of snow tomorrow night. This moves through, though, here pretty quickly. Very little accumulation, if any. And then a quiet day expected for us on Friday. We will be cloudy here, maybe a little sprinkle, but a pretty quiet day ahead of rain that's expected for Friday night and Saturday. So tonight we have the snow falling. Temperatures will get into the lower 20s. Winds are on the lighter side, luckily for us tonight and tomorrow. They're out of the west. We'll see increasing clouds in the morning and then chilly tomorrow afternoon. We only get into the lower 30s once again, just like today. 20s again tomorrow night and just a few degrees warmer on Friday. Looks like we'll manage the lower 40s there. Temperatures surge towards 60 on Saturday with rain moving through. It's also going to be pretty breezy this weekend, especially Saturday night. We're expecting some high winds Saturday night, so watch out for your Christmas decorations over the weekend. And then next week, we're starting to see that milder trend kick in, so temperatures will be a good 10 degrees above normal for mid-December, mid to upper 40s, even close to 50 by the time we get to Wednesday there next week. So wintry tonight, but a bit more mild by next week.
Thanks, Colleen. Here's a look at what's coming up tonight.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Someone was shaking the snow globe all day long for us today. You can see what looks like fog, but that was actually some periods of the heavier snow for us in the area today. It was fairly light through much of the day. Very, very tiny snowflakes earlier today as well. The atmosphere just not conducive to making those bigger flakes. We're starting to see that change a little bit now, and we had what seemed like a very early sunset tonight, but I've got some good news for you. Tonight was the earliest sunset of the year. You may think that the earliest sunset would happen on the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice, but because of our latitude, it actually happens a few weeks earlier. So going forward now, our sun will set a few seconds later and later each day. Saturday is still set technically at 4:25 like it was today, but by Sunday, 4:26. And on the solstice, it's actually at 4:28 p.m. Then we see our latest sunrises of the year happening after the solstice, but we will be gaining daylight here in just 2 short weeks. Now you can see the lake effect snow falling for us tonight. Most of it's pretty light, but we've got a good squall coming ashore now in Oswego. You can see it's coming down pretty heavy there and headed off to the east. So we will see some drops in visibility and roads getting even more slick than they already are here tonight as we continue to see these kind of bursts of snow coming in off of the lake. Temperature-wise, we're already in the 20s, 29 in Utica. We've been pretty steady much of the day. We do have a little bit of a breeze, so that feels like temperature is down to 20 at the moment. We'll get down into the teens and low 20s later on tonight. 23 in Utica, 18 in Old Forge, mid-20s for Oneonta, and we'll see another chilly day tomorrow. So temperatures only reaching the lower 30s at best in the valley in the afternoon. 24 in Old Forge tomorrow. Another chilly day. Actually, temperatures very, very close to normal for December, but we're going to see that swing above normal here in just a few days. Now, you'll see on the Futurecast tonight, we've got that disorganized band of lake effect snow that will continue through the night tonight. So expecting another couple of inches possibly by daybreak tomorrow. Most of that comes to an end by the start of the day. We may have a brief period of a little sunshine here in the morning, but you can see clouds are back in for tomorrow afternoon. A nice break from the snow. Then tomorrow night, we'll have a chance for a brief period of snow to come through, not expecting too much to accumulate here. And you can see mostly it will be north of the valley, but we'll see that moving through pretty quickly. Daybreak on Friday is cloudy but quiet. We could see maybe a sprinkle or two here, but otherwise it'll just be a cloudy and quiet day there at the end of the week ahead of rain we have coming in for Friday night and Saturday. So your snowfall forecast going forward for tonight, we're looking at additional dusting of snow for places like Old Forge, Utica in that 1 to 3 inch zone all the way down to Cherry Valley. So we're seeing already a couple of inches on the ground, a few additional inches possible for us by daybreak tomorrow. Give yourself some extra time for brushing off the car and getting to work in the morning. We'll see some slick roads there, especially in the first half of the day. Tonight we get down into the lower 20s, only up into the low 30s again tomorrow afternoon, and we'll get into the low 40s on Friday. Only a couple of degrees there, but still clouded in for the most part. Saturday we've got rain, and we'll have the wind picking up this weekend. Looks especially windy on Saturday night, so be aware for your Christmas decorations. You may have to bring those in or batten down the hatches. Saturday night, still breezy Sunday, but turning quieter early next week. We're in the mid-40s, close to 50 possibly by Wednesday as well. Next week is when we really get into that pattern for the warmer than normal temperatures. Still not very warm with highs in the 40s, but warmer than we should be for this time of year. Yeah, we may see some days in the 50s beyond that as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Colleen.
You're welcome.
Still to come tonight on Eyewitness News. First at 10, our sports director David Edelstein has your look at local sports.
Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Taking a look at the time lapse from today. Looked like a snow globe all day long for us, and it didn't appear to have too much daylight for us today as well. Sun setting very early for us now, but I've got some good news in that department. Today was our earliest sunset of the year, and we'll actually be having the sunset a little bit later each day going forward. Now, you may think that the earliest sunset would happen on the shortest day of the year, but it's actually a couple of weeks early because of our latitude. So we'll be seeing the sunset still over the next couple of days at 4:25 p.m. Just gets a few seconds later. On Saturday, it'll still be setting them, but by Sunday, gets pushed back a minute to 4:26 p.m. And on the day of the solstice, it'll be at 4:28 p.m. After the solstice is when we'll see our latest sunrises of the year. But in just less than 2 weeks now, we will be starting to gain some daylight. So something to look forward to there. Tonight, though, it's a snowy December night. We still have some light snow falling here, but you'll see this lake effect snow. Good little squall coming down now in Oswego into the northern part of Syracuse, just hitting Oneida Lake now, and snow's coming down pretty good under this little burst here. That could put out another good inch or couple of inches of snow as it comes through, and we're going to continue to see some bursts coming in off the lake through the night tonight. We're in the upper 20s in Utica right now. A little bit of a breeze, feels more like the low 20s. We'll get down to about 23 for a low in Utica tonight, 18 in Old Forge. We will see another chilly day tomorrow. Our highs only in the mid-20s in the North Country, lower 30s for the valley at best again tomorrow. So feeling very chilly for us, and we'll get just a few degrees better on Friday. Now you see here on the Futurecast tonight, we've got these bursts of lake effect snow, so we could see an additional few inches here overnight tonight. Most of that snow, though, comes to an end by daybreak tomorrow. We may have a little bit of sunshine in the morning, but quickly we give way to cloudy skies for tomorrow afternoon. A nice break from the snow, though. Overnight tomorrow night, we may have another quick shot of snow coming through. Most of that is expected north of the valley, and we're not expecting very much accumulation out of that at all. It moves through very quickly, and Friday we're quiet again. We'll be on the cloudy side Friday. Very small chance for a little drizzle or a sprinkle, but for the most part, it will be a cloudy day getting into the 40s there. So for additional snow falling through the night tonight, we already have a few inches on the ground. We're looking at additional 1 to 3 inches possible in the Utica area here from that lake effect, and a dusting elsewhere for us by morning. So all of us waking up to some slippery roads tomorrow. Give yourself some extra time for the commute and for cleaning off the car. Tonight we'll be down to 23 in Utica with that snow falling. Tomorrow only into the low 30s again, so very similar temperature-wise to today. It'll be mostly cloudy in the afternoon, but nice and quiet. Just small chance for a little snow tomorrow night, and then a cloudy day for your Friday. We will get into the low 40s there, and then Saturday the wind picks up. We'll have rain moving through, and temperatures will be approaching 60 degrees in the afternoon. A very unusually warm December day for us there. Windy Saturday night and still a little breezy Sunday, but quieter there. And then we kick off our mild trend into next week. Looks pretty quiet, at least for the first half of the week next week. That means some chances for sunshine, and temperatures are still chilly, 40s, but actually above normal for this time of year. They'll be a good 10 degrees above normal, and we'll be close to 50 by Wednesday. It does look like we could hit some 50s next week later in the week. So we'll see that pattern really kicking in starting Monday.
Thanks, Colleen. There's more Eyewitness News coming up after the break.